I was assigned this show. It wasn't a show that I'd ever heard of before, but it's really a great story. It's a romantic comedy at its purest form, lots of just fun humor, but it comes at it from a little bit different perspective. Instead of your typical boy meets girl young love story, this is couples who are looking for love later in life, for the second time around. And they find that through a personal ad in the newspaper. And, you know, on a blind date, things don't always go quite the way you expect them to, which makes a lot of comedy fun.
Andy is my friend. So it's Matt and Nina. And Andy and Val. And it's Andy and Val who kind of initiate that first contact. They're the ones who are looking for dates or relationships in places other than bars and nightclubs. They kind of decided to kind of look into personal ads. And it's interesting because this was set in the 90s, back when there were personal ads.
It's hard to think about the 90s as being a period piece, but that's where we're at.
Oh, I see.
So I did not go in and study this and say, I'm going after this guy.
Dean is very much a Matt. And Paul Briggs, who plays our Andy, is a fantastic Andy. They embody their parts to the fullest extent. And as you know them and their personalities, you can see both the characters and the actors come through in that.
One of the most unique things about this, and from any of the shows that I've ever been in, is that there's only 4 characters. So the audience really has an opportunity to understand and explore their foibles and their personalities, and they come along with them for the entire ride because they're so interested in the stories and what happens. They really get to know those characters. So that's a really fun thing from an audience point of view.
I think that it can be hard to find the balance of over the top and too subtle, and finding the balance of funny and heartwarming, because we want the characters to, as Dean said, they're real people, and they have strengths and weaknesses, and there are heartwarming moments, there are touching moments, there are lines that make you go, oh, I really feel for that person, because there are hard things that they're going through. But also really funny things happen, because that's real life. Really funny things happen in real life.